Good morning. Welcome to the Kila Chari Torah Halacha review for Thursday, March 4th. We're talking about the particular laws of Erev Pesach when it occurs on Shabbat, according to the rulings of and advice of Rabbi Bleich, Shalita from Yeshiva University. So we're going to eat a little bit of chametz, maybe a roll or a pita or something that doesn't make a lot of crumbs and can be eaten in its entirety, so we don't have leftovers. We don't worry about that also. On Shabbos when it's Erev Pesach, as it is this year. Since chametz is used at these meals, all the dishes, cutlery, and drinking utensils cannot be the ones which will be used during Pesach. So the usual chametz dishes, cutlery, and drinking utensils can be used. But to simplify matters, he suggests disposable paper plates and plastic cutlery may also be used. Preferably high-quality, festive-looking paper plates and serving dishes should be used in honor of Shabbat. So not the cheapo stuff, but if you're going to use disposable, try to make it look nice, because after all, it is Shabbat. He suggests here using the regular year-round utensils. We're going to have another suggestion, which is to use the Pesach utensils, or the nice paper, nice disposable goods, the Chad Pa'ami, the disposable ones, and to keep the chametz far removed, far separate from the table. In other words, sit back a little bit, cover it over with plastic or something like that. Food for the Shabbos meals not containing chametz may be cooked in Pesach pots. So the whole cooking area of the kitchen obviously has to be Pesach before Shabbos, because you won't have any time to kasher it. Between the end of Shabbat and the beginning of Yom Tov is about less than what's a fraction of a second? A chelik, very, very small. It's infinitesimally small. In other words, there's no. As soon as the Shabbat is over, it's Yom Tov, it's Pesach, and you're not allowed to have any chametz already. So we are have to make sure that the kitchen is kashered, ready for Pesach before Shabbos. So let's say you cook some chicken, you cook some gefilte fish in the Pesach pots, and now you want to serve it on Shabbos when you're still eating chametz. You can take it out with a Pesach fork and you can put it on chametz plates if you're still using them, or if you're using paper plates, you have no problem. Hot foods or liquids, remember this, should not be poured from Pesach pots or utensils into chametz utensils. However, food or liquid which was cold or lukewarm can be poured into a chametz utensil. The problem with regard to hot foods and liquids can be eliminated through using paper plates and bowls, as we've been discussing. Only dishes which are to be used again on Shabbos can be washed that day. Everything else can't be. Leftover food can be removed from chametz pots and dishes with your hand or a paper towel, and the unwashed utensils placed together with the chametz utensils and stored till after Pesach. It's going to make the garage a little smelly, but that's the way it's going to go. Chametz may be eaten on Shabbos morning only prior to the expiration of the first 4 hours of the day. That, again, I believe is going to be 11:18 here in Toronto. Check me on that, but that's I believe the correct time. Oh, here he does speak about Shalosh Shudas and gives the solution that we discussed. Yes, no foods containing matzah meal should be eaten after the beginning of the 10th hour, in other words, in the afternoon onwards. If for any reason you're worried that the use of chametz on Shabbos will lead in any way to inadvertent transgression of the laws of Pesach, egg matzah should be substituted for challah or bread. According to some authorities, the blessing for bread is said before the meal and grace after meals afterwards when egg matzah is used together with the Shabbos meals, no matter how much you eat. Nevertheless, in view of conflicting opinions, you should try to eat an egg matzah of about 200 grams, about 7 ounces. I think that's probably, 2 matzahs or so? At least that's quite a bit. In order that the chametz meal be completed in time, Shabbos services should be held at a very early hour. We intend to fulfill that directive. Okay, couple of more things. We'll pause here and we will continue tomorrow. Have a good day and a kosher and happy Pesach.